people will look to the Douglas Developmental Disability Center. All of us, none of us use that term. We all call it the DDDC and have forever. People look to it as a place to start for excellence. It's not a place where you begin at anything less than the 99th percentile. That's a rarity. And it's also a rarity to have that sustain over such a long period of time.
14 years ago, Angelo was accepted into Douglas, a challenged individual, and he has made tremendous progress and accomplishments that would not have happened if he was anywhere else.
Yeah, he's nonverbal, has a lot of behaviors. At this point, my son works in 3 different places, does data entry, he's scanning, he works in a pizzeria folding boxes, he's going to be starting work in a nursery. He's just unbelievable. He is absolutely a success story, and I can tell you without reservation that if it wasn't for Douglas, he would not be there.
And so if you think of compassionate practice, pragmatic targets, clinically sophisticated, empirically driven, and sustainable, the reason that we have an autism community in the state of New Jersey that is as rich as it is, rich in service delivery, but also rich in culture and understanding, is because that's the value system and the empirical structure that Sandy put around these kinds of things.
And they asked me whether I would take it over just for the year, and then they would hire someone who could do it in a more enduring way. Of course, 40 years later, I'm not finished yet. I guess they haven't had that faculty meeting. It really became the heart of my work at Rutgers University, my research and my clinical work and my teaching.
What Sandy has done is created not only a body of research, but she's created generations of clinicians who work all over the world, certainly all throughout the United States, themselves either as clinicians or as in academic environments training other clinicians.
The DDDC has a terrific reputation throughout New Jersey and surrounding areas. We do so much for so many families, and sometimes I think about how much more we could be doing if we had the resources to do it.
It was just so sincere and listening, because she would always take what you said and try to apply it to what she could take from that and help someone else.
Because she cares,
right.
And she really truly cares, and she looks at our kids
right.
not as handicapped, but as individuals that just haven't reached their fullest potential.
But I can tell you that the general practice of autism in the United States, for sure, and I would go so far as to say across the globe, has been very impacted by the culture Sandy set, by the standards for and expectations for excellence that she demanded, and by all of us having as a final question we ask ourselves when we're confused, and the question is, what would Sandy do?